I
giving
think
up.
you just got. It's usually the opposite. It's usually the pitchers are good in the beginning, and then
Phillies
the
usually.
batters are.
I mean, the past 3 to 4 years, Phillies have had some good starting pitching with Nola, Wheeler, with Ranger. It's just been the bullpen, but Rangers out still for probably a little bit longer.
Mhm.
Just gotta get Taiwan. Let's go Taiwan. In the Bronx, it's gonna throw a no hitter.
Yeah.
What are you?
Seeing the Rangers score 27 runs in the first two
I mean, the
games,
Phillies had a minus 17 run differential the first 2 games of the season.
it's just like
Minus 18 now, so.
it's kind of just scary to be honest. It's not really a good sign. I think that the Phillies bullpen is going to make them struggle a lot.
I feel like they need Gregory Soto to be better than he was with Detroit, and that Gregory Soto is
He has
good.
potential.
He's like Jose Alvarado before they fix Jose Alvarado.
Mhm.
So I feel like they're gonna fix him. It's gonna take some time with Gregory, but I like the bullpen. I like Strom. I like Brogdon. I like Brogdon a little bit. He's up and down.
I don't like their bullpen at all. The only arm that I
They
really
are Jose and Sir Anthony are 8 and 9.
yeah, Sir Anthony is like the only one that I trust.
I trust Jose.
Jose, but he kind of struggled in the playoffs,
No.
didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did.
Well, he gave the homer to Yodon in the game 6, but I don't feel like he hasn't struggled.
Like Craig Kimbrell, he's lost cause. He's done.
Nah.
Unless he goes back to his Cubs form.
Not Cubs, Braves form.
That's what. Was it the Braves that he like made a crazy comeback season?
No, I don't think it was that. I think it might have been the
It wasn't the Dodgers.
Red Sox. He won the championship with the Red Sox. I know
I'm
the
pretty sure it
Braves.
was the Cubs. I'm pretty sure.
Did he get traded with the Cubs?
Yeah, he went to the Cubs. I'm pretty sure he did really good with the Cubs, and then he went to the Dodgers thinking that he was going to do that same thing, and he put
They
up
got
like
traded. Did he get traded
yeah, and then he put up like a 5 ERA.
with the
remember.
White Sox?
I'm almost positive he went to the Cubs.
I mean, he might have.
Yeah, I don't really.
He was with the Cubs a couple years ago. 2, 3,
Yeah,
2021.
and what was
They
like his stat line?
got a .49 ERA.
Yeah.
They got traded in a 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was that with the Dodgers?
No, that was with the White Sox. He got traded Chicago Cubs to White Sox. That's when the White Sox were making a push. Try to win the World Series.
And then we took him.
Yeah, and they had 3.75.
That's pretty bad for a closer.
Yeah.
That's not
thought-
good.
Oh yeah, Kenley left that year. He went to the Braves.
Yeah, I miss Kenley, to be honest. People overlook him because he's not clutch.
I mean, he's given up some big
But
homers.
every pitcher has given up so many. He's just older, and if you just take away all the non-clutch moments he's had, he's
Yeah.
such a good, solid closing pitcher.
He's a solid pitcher.
Yeah.
In his prime, he was one of the best. At the time.
Yeah, I don't think there's one arm. I think there's 2 arms that I actually trust is Sir Anthony and Alvarado. That's really it.
Soto's gonna get there. Soto, I feel like. Just because I feel like he has the tools of a powerful lefty in the arm.
He throws hard too, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
let's move away from the Phillies. What other teams do you want to talk about that you thought you liked?
Talk about the Yankees a little bit, even though I don't like them at all.
Stanton ripped a double play.
Yeah.
Did you see the homer he had yesterday?
Yeah.
45.
Yep.
It was crushed.
And then going a little off topic, I saw Angels game. Otani and Trout going back to back.
They put up 11. There's a lot of big third innings. A couple days.
I'm saying this is what I'm saying. A lot of the bats are coming out really strong. I don't know why. All pitching is usually dominates batting in the beginning of the season, but this season it's been batting is destroying. I don't know if it's because
I
of the
feel
pitch
like
clock, but
It probably is because pitchers getting more tired now. Because when there's a big inning, the guy can't stop and get himself. Now he's got to get ready and pitch again. but I think at a time, probably by mid-June, they're going to get under control. It's going to take some time, but there are already some pitchers like Scherzer, like Cole, like Garrett Cole, that's already pitching 6 innings, 12 strikeout games. So I feel like the greats, they have that under control. I feel like the pitchers below them are gonna start getting that back up.
Mhm.
But
What are your what are your thoughts on Anthony Volpe going up to the big leagues?
I like it. Is IKF just not a platoon guy? He's just not gonna.
He's not. I don't even. He's just not even.
He played center field, I think, a couple days ago.
No, I'm saying like he's not really good at any.
Yeah.
He doesn't have pop.
I mean, the guy had one or two home runs. I think the one was against the Red Sox. So.
He probably has the least amount of pop I've ever seen since like
Wasn't he with the
D.
Rangers?
Gordon.
D. Gordon was fast. That guy.
Yeah, him and like Mondesi, they're probably like the fastest people I've ever seen. and Billy Hamilton.
Yeah. Oh, Billy Hamilton, 50 steals. But I like it though. Get some new blood in.
Yeah.
Get some new youth because at some point Joe's just gonna some point you're gonna get Dominguez. Is it Jason Dominguez? Is that his name? Their center fielder. They like? Forget his name.
Yeah, it's Jason Dominguez and
they got the other guy. They got Volpe and they got another shortstop. Forget his name. Perez.
for who?
Yankees. They have like another prospect. It's like really good. Young guy. Shortstop, I think. I forget his name.
It's not Volpe.
No, it's below Volpe. Peraza?
Well,
I don't know, but
I wanna touch on something real quick.
Tell
I
me.
don't understand MLB and their thing like chances to bring up a player
why not?
because I feel like you should bring up a player
When he's ready?
when you see potential, in my opinion. When you see potential, I think that's maybe not start, but I bet the player would rather go up to the big leagues because that's the only way they're going to experience it. And if they have potential and go up to the big leagues, they're going to play better. I almost guarantee that. They're going to have more experience in the big leagues. You're going from the minor leagues to the big leagues, which is a huge jump.
Yeah.
I think you waiting too long, or like, I'm trying to think of somebody that came up too late to where it's just,
Too late? Mickey Moniak.
I guess that makes sense. Like, is somebody having so much potential and then waiting so long to bring them up, I think that's a mistake. Because you're just wasting years and your player.
Yeah.
Like, Anthony Volpe coming up now is such a good move for me.
Well, yeah, because he's ready now.
Yeah, I think they should bring up Dominguez.
They're not going to because they're outfielders. Because they have
Yeah, but
Judge and all
He
that.
could still get, like, reps in.
Like, he's going to get some games, but I don't. Oh, Oswald Peraza. Shortstop's our second. 52nd prospect. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird how baseball does it. They just. But what about Christian Walker just absolutely owning Clayton Kershaw?
Yeah, that every time that man comes up, I'm like, here it goes again. I already know it's going.
I mean, I don't know what pitch it was, but he sent that ball, pulled it.
Yeah, it's so weird too because it's against a lefty. He's usually not dominant against lefties.
Is he a lefty hitter?
Who? Christian Walker?
Yeah.
He's a righty and he's better against righties.
Guys to him then.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't understand what Kershaw does differently for him.
It must be like I don't know.
It's got to be the release. He's just got to see it.
He just sees something other people do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's tied for Nolan Arenado with most homers against Kershaw. And Arenado's played against Kershaw
Yeah, because he played with the Rockies.
like 100 more attempts.
Yeah.
Plate appearances.
Seeing Mad Bum, I think
he's washed.
He's so washed. Every pitch he threw was just a hanging curveball.
I mean, the guy doesn't have his arm anymore. I mean, just put him in the batter's box.
Did he really have an arm? He wasn't really a...
I don't think so. He had probably like a 95, 92.
Yeah, he was just more of like a breaking ball kind of pitcher with a sidearm release, and it fooled everybody. It was kind of like a Sergio Romo.
Yeah, then he crushed homers.
Yeah. I remember that, that was crazy how good he was pretty good at hitting.
He was Ohtani before Ohtani.
Same with DeGrom. I remember, was it 2020?
Might have been. It was.
He had like a 500 batting average, and Lindor had like 100.
Well, let's get here. Mad Bum had arm fatigue. All right, let's come on. It was a bad game. It doesn't mean he's washed. He had arm fatigue. But Trace Thompson might win MVP.
Yeah, three home runs. He's the better brother.
8 ribbies.
He's the better brother.
I mean, he's on pace to break the all-time RBI record. So.
Well, see how long that
Is
lasts.
he the starting center fielder? Or is that James Outman?
I think Outland starts.
Outman.
And
I mean, he did crush a ball a couple days ago.
Trace Thompson's confusing because he's like, I don't know.
You don't expect much, but then.
Yeah, you don't expect so much coming out of him, but then it happens.
I mean, since last year, he's got his OPS has been really good.
Yeah. I didn't even know he existed, to be honest, until like 2 years ago.
Did they get him from the Tigers? They
I
trade.
don't even know.
I mean, it's like, they're like the race of the NL. They just find players and just put them in.
Yeah, like Miguel Rojas. I knew who he was, obviously.
Philly killer.
But I don't know. It was just crazy because I was like, "Who's Trace Thompson? Who is this guy?" And then all of a sudden, he just showed to be like Yasiel Puig 2.0.
So that Puig was like a lot. Wasn't Puig like younger though when he was like a lot better? I forget.
He was,
I know he's in the cover. He was the cover of the game.
Yeah, he was younger when he was better. Well, as he got older, he struck out a lot.
Yeah, I remember him with the Guardians.
Oh God.
Wasn't the Reds? I forgot the Reds. He was pretty good with the Reds.
Yeah, he was. Did he go to the Guardians?
Yeah, he did. He got traded to the Guardians.
I remember the Reds.
Yeah, he was with the Reds for half a year, and then he got 22 bombs. I mean, how many times did he struck out? He struck out a total. His most was struck out. He only had 681 career strikeouts. And 3,000. I mean, I'll say Puig's homer against the Red Sox when he lifts up his arms is the coolest celebration.
Yeah, that and Batista's, I think, are the best. People like to say Tatis's is the best. I'm like, that's just like.
From what game?
It was in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, Cardinals. That's the one they have on the show.
Yeah, that one I just don't. I'm not even being biased. I just feel like it's.
I mean, it's like, I feel like he like flips the bat.
He went like this.
Oh yeah, I do like that.
It was okay. I mean,
it's a good one.
But I just feel like people overrated it.
Alec Boehm's better though. He pimped that ball against DeGrom.
Another thing I'd like to touch on is like 105 miles per hour just common now.
Hunter Green. What was that from Hunter Green?
Hunter Green and I forget his name. I was trying to find him. He throws 105 or around there. Is it?
But yeah, the pitches are just built different now. They're built out of labs. Ben Joyce, was it?
Mm-mm.
I know he throws gas.
Jordan Hicks.
Oh yeah, Jordan.
He throws so hard. It's ridiculous.
You know Ben Joyce, that guy from Tennessee.
Yeah, isn't he like 21? And he's like crazy, and he's on the Angels.
Yeah, closer.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Hunter Green puts it together,
he's still young. He's like 23 probably.
22, 23, one of the two.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, if he just puts all those tools together,
he'll be like I don't even know. He'll be like a prime Chapman combined with like.
As a starter.
Yeah, that's what like a Chapman and Rob Dibble, but as a starter. It'd be crazy. He would be so good if he can just find his spots.
Yeah.
And get his other pitches developed. It'd be crazy.
Now, what teams have you seen just by looking over the scoreboards that you would except for the Phillies because we talked about them a lot, that you're like, man, they stunk the first week.
Probably the Athletics.
The Tigers. I think the Tigers are absolutely atrocious of watching baseball.
Well, I mean, they are going against the Rays.
I get that, but at least get a couple hits, a couple runs.
Yeah.
I mean, either the team was bad last year. They couldn't score runs last year. I mean, this year they might score even less runs. Spencer Torkelson, first overall pick, he's got to turn around. He's looked bad.
Spencer, yeah, is he third baseman?
First baseman.
First baseman. Yeah, I remember.
First overall pick.
I remember when he got drafted, and everyone talked about him.
He looks bad out there.
I did not see him.
I mean, guy got sent down last year.
I was thinking of somebody else.
Who are you thinking of?
Somebody on the Angels, not Joe Adele.
Right now?
No, it was like a young guy.
Young guy.
I forget his name, but
Logan O'Hoppe smashed it home. That was nice to see.
But yeah, seeing the Athletics, I mean, it's not looking too good.
I did like the moment with the pitcher, the Japanese pitcher, his mom.
Yeah, he from the WBC.
I don't know. He might have. He struck out Trout. That was
yeah.
Nice. Then he got crushed.
Yeah. Then he got destroyed.
I mean, yeah. Who like? I still can't believe the Athletics really beat them the first day of the year though.
Yeah, but it was.
Ohtani pitched so well, and they
couldn't hit.
They could not hit. I don't even know this. I don't even know who the best pitcher on the A's is.
Yeah. Did you see Javier Baez? Man, he is not good.
Guy's getting paid $23 million.
It sucks too because
he was so good with the Cubs.
Yeah, like he was like
the Met ever since he got traded to the Mets.
Him and the altercation between Amir Garrett, like that was my favorite thing in baseball. That was so fun to watch, and then he just turned into a.
I remember when he got traded to the Mets. Everybody thinking that the Mets were gonna win the division that year.
Yeah, because it was him and Lindor like reunited.
Dude, he should never got if he never got traded to the Mets. I don't know, because ever since he got traded to the Mets, he's been so bad.
Who, Baez?
Oh yeah.
No, he's been bad. He was bad on the Cubs.
I actually really liked him on the Cubs. I just thought he was really good.
Yeah, he was in like 2018.
I mean, like ever since I forget what year it was, probably the Jordan year, the COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
He's just been. So he did that moment against the Pirates though.
Because with the Mets he batted 299, and then with Chicago he batted 248, and then the year before that 203. That's when they saw something in Baez. Were like, yeah, we got to get rid of him. Because batting 203, it was during the COVID season.
He did actually have a pretty good time with the Mets.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He wasn't even that bad.
I was just thinking of the one he did the thumbs down to the crowd.
Yeah, he didn't play.
Yeah.
He played less than he did in the COVID season, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, guy strikes out so many times. That's the problem in 2021. He struck out 184 times.
Yeah, him. I remember when Aaron Judge used to strike out so much. Like it was so bad. Like when he was younger, he used to strike out so much, and now he's just crazy.
Who beat Baez in the MVP voting that year, 2018?
Christian Yelich.
Oh, yeah, it was Yelich. I miss prime Yelich. That was fun.
Was it 20?
It was 2018.
I think it was 2017.
No, 2018. I have it up.
Yeah, he batted 290. Yeah.
Yelich versus Bellinger. Oh, it's a good time.
Yeah. Yelich and Bellinger, which is so good. Now they just both fell off.
Nick Markakis was an MVP. Was voted for MVP at one point.
I remember when Bellinger came back the next season. It was just so bad. He tried all these different swings, stances, and he just couldn't figure it out. He still can't.
If Yelich ever broke his I forget what he got, fractured himself, his alpha pitch that 2019 year.
Yeah.
Dude, he could have a lot more success.
Yeah. Did you see Cody Bellinger with the Cubs? He is not looking too good.
I did see Dansby Swanson with the Cubs. Dansby looks good.
I didn't see that.
Dansby's been raking.
Bellinger is not. Yeah, he's not doing too good. Surprisingly.
I'm gonna be a judge of this. What happened to Cody?
I like me some Bellinger, but
no hits in 11 appearances.
Yeah, he's not doing too good. I don't know what happened to him. Did he just get figured out? I guess. I don't know what explanation.
Ever since that celebration he had after he hit that Game 7,
The elbow.
No, it might have been the elbow. But after he hit the homer against the Braves.
Yeah, it was the elbow.
Yeah, I mean that bat flip though was sick.
Yeah.
Then injured himself.
That was 2020 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't good that year. Anyways.
Yeah, I think the COVID season just messed him up.
I think it was.
Guy
he just got figured out.
165.
No, you know what it is. I do know what it is, kind of.
Oh, you know.
I do.
Oh.
Pitcher, seeing Cody Bellinger, he is he can only hit low pitches and pitches in the middle. If it's a high pitch, he's striking out. Because his swing is so weird to where he just it's like he's tomahawking it. It's so bad. If you look up his hot zones for a strike zone, The top, he's probably never even hit a home run from the top of the strike zone, if I'm being honest. I think he's hit one that I remember. And it was in the top corner. But seeing hit, like, you can see if a pitch gets thrown to the top, he's just so confused. He doesn't know what to do. Because his swing is just so, like, flat.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And then they throw a low pitch, and then he's just off target.
Adley Rutschman had a 5 for 5 opening day.
I love seeing Adley
Told
Rutschman
ya.
do good.
Saturday's gonna be the best catcher in baseball.
I
But
want to see him
Will
do
Smith
good.
also hits 2 bombs.
Yeah, he went 5 for 6 or something.
Who?
Will Smith.
I switched to the wrong Will Smith.
He went he went 5 for 6, and he's carrying right now. Actually, he hit another home run last night.
How old is Will Smith? Like 25?
He's young. I didn't even think he was gonna be that good, and then he's 28.
Oh, he's 28. Jeez.
Prime year.
Prime year. He's only hit 1 homer at all this whole year. Thought he hit more.
Yeah, the one homer he hit was
Yesterday.
last night. Yeah,
Guy's an absolute menace.
he had. I know it was 3 hits. Is that right? I saw something that I don't know. But yeah, seeing Will Smith do like crazy good is just so exciting to me.
Yeah.
And seeing catchers like kind of come back is really cool too, like Adley and Will Smith. Like I feel like those two are just gonna be so electric.
Why can't Max Muncy ever just hit the ball?
Why can't he just be his old self?
I mean, I just looked at the Dodgers batting average,
Yeah.
and he's, except for Chris Taylor, he's got the lowest.
Just give Chris Taylor time. He usually warms up.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
JD hit a homer. He did.
He hit a homer, a single. But I remember when Max Muncy came from the Athletics.
Didn't know who the guy was, didn't you?
Yeah, nobody knew who he was. Dodgers saw something in him, and he was raking, like home run after home run. And then all of a sudden, he just fell off after the COVID year.
Happens to some players. Except for your Bryce Harper.
No, but it was just like, it's so weird because it's like he's never even seen a baseball. It's like him and Bellinger just had something. I don't know. It's really weird. So what are your final thoughts coming out of opening week?
Final thoughts?
Yeah.
Well, the Phillies stink. But it's alright, it's first series. And Ohtani is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good at baseball. And Aaron Judge won't stop hitting homers. That's my final thoughts.
My final thoughts are, I think if the Phillies bullpen starts being relatively decent, then they will start winning games. And if their offense stays how it's supposed to be, then they will win games.
Oh, March Madness, who you got?
UConn.
Yeah. What score?
70 to... I think it's going to be not even close, if I'm being honest. I think it's going to be like 70 to 55 or something.
I was just thinking about that. I got UConn 80, 69, 68.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Nick and Justin podcast.
Yep.
We'll be back next time.